Hi everybody, welcome back to Tough Dog's place. We got mail. Got my shoulder bolts I told you I was waiting on. We got surprises. My all thread is not going to be all thread, it's going to be solid steel rod. I got those tapped and can put nuts on them for my spring post supports. So I have some stuff laid out here. My keys for the bottom legs of my front end, and the triple tree part that the posts slide through. We got the frame sitting over here. Let's see if I can show you that. There it is. I'm going to drag out the front legs, see if we can't line things up with the tire, which is sitting right there, and see if we can't start getting some measurements and some perspective on getting the last two components that I need for the front end are going to be the front down tubes and the spacers for the front axle. Once I get all that figured out, we can start putting this rascal together. So give me a minute while I look at that and I'll show you what I could come up with. Well, I've got this thing propped up here, and I actually set it up too close to the building for me to give you a good visual, but I'm using these big old magnets to just kind of hold it in place. And it has, although it looks good at a first glance, it's not good at all. What it is I miscalculated on my bends, and I've got way more room in between the legs and the actual rim than I need. I could get away with 8 inches here, and it's almost 8 inches up at the bottom tree. So the bend I made, even though as happy as I was with them, this is not going to work. I'm going to have to redo those bottom legs and or those rear front end legs, because I just overdid it. And so yeah, I'll be rebending some pipe, most likely in the morning. I do not want to start that tonight. And since I got to redo them, there's no sense in measuring how long they need to be, even though I can tell from that they're like about 4 inches too long. But that's good, because you always cut them off, but you can't make them longer. Alright. Jeez. It's always something, huh? Yeah. It's always something. Whether your legs are too long or they're too bow-legged. You know, they say bow-leggedness comes from people getting you to walk before your bones were strong enough to handle it. I don't know about that, but I do know that that's not going to work. I'm not going to be happy with it. So we got to redo that. And, well, that'll be something for me to show you later. All right, thanks for watching. Sorry I didn't have more to share this time. Okay? All right, take care. We'll get it right. Then we'll put it together. Well, fellas, I want to leave you with this. Those rods that I was trying to thread for my springs, I took them to where I work and asked one of the maintenance mechanics if they could take it back in the shop and use some of their tools and get those threads cut for me. It turns out what I have is a chase die set. It's not good for cutting brand new threads. It's good for chasing off boogered up ones. And anyway, he did that and brought it back to me, and yeah. So there's the whole thing assembled. I still got to trim this top plate off, get rid of some of the excess. I've got it marked off. I just haven't cut it out yet. But I wanted to show you that. And it's got a neat little feature too. That's got a lot of oomph there. I was concerned it might be weak, but no, it's going to be fine. It might actually be too stiff. And the neat little feature I'm talking about is if I loosen the nuts on each end, it relaxes the springs a little bit, which would make it a softer ride. So it all depends on how much I tighten them down. Pretty swell, huh? I'm very pleased. Wanted to share that with you. I know it's not a very good display. That's the best I can do right now. Alright, we'll see you later.